A high-stakes legal battle that had influencers everywhere on edge has finally ended. Of course, we're talking about the infamous Sad Beige lawsuit, where Sydney Nicole Gifford took on Alyssa Sheil over copycat aesthetics. Reports state the lawsuit began in April 2024, when Gifford, who boasts over 500,000 followers across Instagram, TikTok, and Amazon storefront, accused Sheil of copying her signature style and overall vibe. A muted palette of cream, gray, and beige, combined with minimalist backdrops and personal appearances in her own content. According to Gifford, Sheil's posts were allegedly so similar they confused consumers, causing unfair competition in the already crowded influencer market. But the allegations went beyond just copying photos. Gifford alleged Sheil mimicked her physical appearance down to small details like a flower tattoo. Of course, Sheil fought back as her legal team argued that the sad beige and clean girl aesthetics are everywhere online, shared by thousands of creators, not owned by any one influencer. And according to a press release obtained by What's Trending, after 6 weeks of mediation, AZA Law has secured a victory for Alyssa Sheil after Sydney Gifford requested permission to dismiss her case. Alyssa has since responded to the non-suit, stating, "I could have caved to Miss Gifford's demands, but this was a much larger fight and sets a precedent that young minority entrepreneurs will not allow ourselves to be bullied." The court reportedly took this case seriously because it raised a new legal question. Can an influencer's look or online persona be protected under copyright or trade dress laws? By late 2024, the court made the decision to allow Gifford's core claims to proceed, signaling that these aesthetic disputes had real legal weight. The case is now considered the first of its kind, and experts warn that if Gifford had won, it might have let influencers claim ownership over color palettes or even video formats. And even though Sheil emerges with a victory, a non-suit isn't a verdict. So while the creative space appears to remain open for now, there was no ruling on the underlying legal questions, which could mean the law around aesthetics could be up for possible future lawsuits to decide. But as for the two influencers, Sydney seems to be living her best beige life as she recently welcomed her first child with her husband Nathan Slonker. And Alyssa recently updated her Instagram stories to let her followers know the hardest year and a half of her life is officially over. But what do you think? Will we see more lawsuits like this in the future? Let us know your thoughts below and follow us everywhere at What's Trending.